Been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fear treating me. Don't invite me over if you throw another pretty party. Looking back, it's hard to tell you where I started. I don't know who love me, but I know that it ain't everybody. I can never love me, she a busy body. Baby, if you want me, can't be turning up with everybody. Yeah, I got feelings for you, that's the thing about it. Yeah, you know that it's something when I sing about it. Yeah, mama used to be on disability, but gave me this ability, and now she walking with Why would I have a trip on my spot when I earned it? Y'all lacking discernment. They probably gonna talk about tonight at the next sermon. Difference is you do it on purpose, and me, I do it for a purpose. Just know as long as I'm up, that it's never your turn. And look, they must have forgot that I'm my daddy's son. And if I'm after them, they have to run. Okay, you gotta run. Difference is we the ones that run it. Discipline is the difference between we got it and we don't run it. They rather count me out than count me in. Always count on me, y'all boys counterfeit. You rolling with the punches, boy, I counted it. Y'all really judging me and I can't honor it. See, I was born in the ashes, so of course I rise. I'm in that state of mind for real, y'all just borderline. I wake up to look inside my daughter's eyes and realize I'm immortalized. Born in the ashes, so of course I rise. They must have forgot that I'm my daddy's son. We the ones that run it. Born in the ashes, so of course I rise. We the ones that run it. Take a toll on my soul, but I can't fold. My heart cold. Close my clothes like I'm trash scan a barcode. And I seen them like they long. From where I stole, in your house cold. And clothes still face they all say you don't want for brothers of a trap. Get a bitch back more. You gotta know the trap code. Don't go to the back door. Fight back, you don't shoot the way the percentage song. From my life, shoot the percentage song. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play more. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. I ain't in New York, I'm running back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, you don't come down. To another city, it's a touchdown. Yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Why I never saw you in the field though? I'm making it easy as a field goal. I've been running for a minute and I'm still going. I feel big boys, I'm find out. My team boy, you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, back on my grind now. Game hard, took a loss. Try me at a time. Wanted me to lie, wanted me to cry, wanted me to die. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. She know that she been over once. It's not like I know her for months. This life been allowed me to take what I want. It's not like I know her for months. It's not like I know what I need. I get some time, but there's no guarantees. Yeah. Try me 100 times. Wanted me to lie, wanted me to cry, wanted me to die. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Yeah. Try me 100 times. Wanted me to lie, wanted me to cry, wanted me to die. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, for real. For real, for real. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Try me on this time. Wanted me to lie, wanted me to die. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive, for real. For real, for real. Can you feel that?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Dr. Kristen Herring, Superintendent of Auburn City Schools, and Dr. Shannon Pignato, Principal of Auburn High School, we welcome you again to Duck Sanford Stadium, home of your Auburn High School Tigers. Now, let's stand up and get into the Auburn spirit as we continue the hunt for the Alabama 7A State Championship. And now, for your pregame entertainment, we present the Auburn High School Marching Band. Please stand and join us as the band performs the Auburn High School alma mater, being conducted by AHS Director of Bands, Miss Deanna Marshall. Presenting the colors at tonight's football game between Auburn High School and Vestavia Hills is the Auburn High School JROTC Color Guard. The commander of the Color Guard is Cadet Randy Mangandi Bonilla, who is carrying the United States flag. The Alabama state flag is carried by Cadet Kason Coburn. The guards are Cadet James Burney and Harrison No. Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors and the playing of our national anthem. Again, welcome to the Duck, and best of luck to our guests from Vestavia Hills. Enjoy the game, and go Tigers!
Darn it. I know what I'm doing. I know, but they like to go out in the middle, so I might as well sample it. 98 is Mike. Casey knows. You guys know Mike.
Captains for tonight's contest for the Vestavia Hills Rebels. Number 22, Carter Metcalf. Number 99, Monty Hedgeman. Number 20, Eli Rooks. And number 22, Bruce Littleton. For your Auburn High School Tigers, senior, number 12, Kamari Russell. Senior, number 98, Michael Foster. Senior, number 3, Charlie Ward. And senior, number 67, Clem Womack.
Ready to follow him. Molly, you're going to the camera. I don't know. You want me to focus on them or not? Nope, no.
Welcome into Duck Sanford Stadium for this star-studded matchup between the Vestavia Hill Rebels and the number 4 ranked Auburn High Tigers. I'm Charlie McGowan and I'll be your play-by-play commentator tonight, and sitting next to me is Reese Kinder, your color commentator. Reese, how we doing?
I'm doing good tonight, Charlie. I mean, I'm ready for this big matchup between two star-studded teams here. And you know, Vestavia lost their last game, had 5 turnovers in their last game, 41-19, and couldn't really move the ball. So Vestavia's going to have to move the ball here if they want to get a win against these Tigers. And you see we're underway here.
Yeah, the sun is setting and we are underway here in Auburn, Alabama on this beautiful Friday night for some high school football. We got a, like you said, really intriguing matchup here tonight.
Yeah, got some college football starting tomorrow too. So very exciting weekend in Auburn.
Absolutely. It's like Vestavia is going to receive first and take the offensive. Take offense here first, and the Tigers coming off a huge week from North Miami Beach last week, and defense was absolutely thriving on all cylinders, especially defensive line.
Yeah, like you said, defensive line last week, you saw Carnell Jackson, Kyle King, and Michael Foster just were absolutely dominant there for the Tigers last week, and North Miami couldn't really move the ball, so it looks like the Tigers might have to do that again tonight to get a big win.
Vestavia is going to start the game on the ground and tackled by number 3, Greg Williams for the Tigers. It'll be a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and honestly, you know, for the Tigers this week, I had some keys to the game coming to this game, and you can't really, you know, give up any points if you want to win this game, because Vestavia can score. We saw it a lot last year. You know, first game didn't really see it, but Vestavia is a good team still, even though they lost that game to Carver.
Yeah. Shotgun for Vestavia. They're gonna fake the handoff. Auburn defensive line chasing Vestavia quarterback, and they're going to force him out of bounds. And a 3rd down early here for the Vestavia Rebels.
Yeah, you saw that right there. It looked like Foster came up from the right side there and just was able to cause some havoc there for the Tigers, and the Tigers get a good little stop there. So now possible chance to force a punt here early on in this game. So Tigers already forcing pressure early.
Eighth in the backfield for the Rebels tonight at quarterback. This time he's going to take the handoff once again. He's going to take it himself. I think he might have found the 1st down.
Yeah, it looks like right there. He's maybe a yard past the 1st down marker.
Tackled by number 55, Kyle King. With some help from DJ McGee in the secondary.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, you know, we went keys to the game for Auburn, but I want to get into Vestavia Hills real quick. And Vestavia, you know, last week couldn't really move the ball offensively. They just got to stay composed and don't back down from the challenge, because if Vestavia can limit the turnovers and find some openings in the pass game, I think they'll have a great chance at winning this one, especially since the Tigers did have a few broken pass coverages last Friday night against North Miami.
Absolutely, Reese. That was Purdy on the carry. He got 6. And the Rebels here on 2nd down. Taking shotgun with Purdy in the backfield with him again. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to shoot it down in the flat. He's got his man.
Yeah, good little option, safety option pass there. You know, you got to get it to the guy that's always open. So
Bruce Littleton with a nice pitch and catch.
looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1 here for Vestavia Hills. Big 3rd down here for the Rebels, especially against this Tigers defense who's been so dominant already to start this season.
Absolutely. Already converted once on 3rd down.
Yeah, the Rebels, you know, play a faster style of offense. Didn't really work against Carver.
The snap was dropped, and Tafe just fell on the ball, and it's going to be a 4th down. Looks like offense might stay on the field.
Yeah, big move by Vestavia's coach early in this game, especially. Looks like they're at their own 36, 37-yard line there. So I mean, who knows? This might be a bad coaching decision by Vestavia Hills here if they miss this 4th down. But no, it looks like they're going to bring the punt team on, which is a good decision there by Vestavia Hills.
Yeah, early in this one. Might as well just punt it away and rely on the defense.
Actually, very close to getting a delay game here almost. Play clock's going down.
And Vestavia punts it away. Looks like it's going to drop as Peyton Plott, one of the superstars on this Auburn offense, is going to let it fall back to the 16 as the Tigers take the field, led by senior quarterback Jackson Kilgore. Had a big week last week.
Yeah, also, speaking of big week last week, we saw Omar Mapson with 3 touchdowns. You saw Joshua Askew had 6 to 7 receptions last week, along with Antonio Welch and Peyton Plott getting some action on the offensive side of the ball for the Tigers last week.
Yeah, no doubt. This wide receiver room was having a field day last week.
Yeah, we really saw the run game, and I really want to see the Tigers go with the pass game in this one here because, North Miami's defense really couldn't stop the run last week, so it looked like Coach Etheridge had a good game plan in store for that.
Kilgore's going to drop back. He finds a man Plott over the middle of the field. He's going to make a man miss to the 20. He's also
still
racing
going.
to the 40, to the 45. He's to the 50, the 40, and the 35. Still dodging man, and down he goes.
Yeah, you saw right there a little shallow cross route there for the Tigers, and just found a big hole there, and he was going all the way, it looked like, but just tripped up there at about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, deep into Vestavia territory, right on cue as we were talking about. He's a superstar on this offense. He makes his mark early as Omar Mapson carries it up the middle. But Vestavia stuffs him. Nice little game.
Looked like the Tigers, Tigers going with that same fast-paced offense we saw last week, and that really wears the defense down, especially, you have last week you saw North Miami just was really tired by like the second quarter, so the Tigers already out big, or they're getting big yards early.
Another handoff to Mapson. Actually, a keeper from Kilgore to the 20 to 15. He's going to be pushed out of bounds right at the 6-yard line. Really good read from Kilgore, and he's got some word for a Vestavia defender.
Yeah, you saw right here, just Kilgore took that read option right there and just was able to find a hole there. Big run there for Jackson Kilgore.
Really good read on that one.
First down and goal for the Tigers.
The Tigers about to score here.
And the first and goal from the 9. Gonna hand off to Mapson. He finds a hole and he goes down right to the 3-yard line. Really nice job from the offensive line there from the Tigers.
Yeah, like I highlighted last week, big expectations for Mapson this year as a junior, and a lot of SEC offers from our high school running back here, Omar Mapson.
Kilgore's gonna hand it off to Mapson. He might be in. Think he's just short.
Yeah, it looks like an inch short there, but a good run by Omar. And last week also with Omar, you saw the O-line was really good at blocking.
No doubt. Kilgore gonna give it to Omar again. He might be stopped. Second effort, he's in the end zone.
Yeah, big touchdown by the Tigers right there. Tigers up 6-0 early in this one.
Really quick drive from the Tigers. Just showing this offensive firepower that they have.
Yeah, speaking of quick drives, like last week we saw, it took the Tigers almost, I think it was 3 minutes to score. So another early scoring drive here by the Tigers, and they're already up early.
Really nice second effort from Omar. Looked like he was stopped at the line by this Vestavia defense. And a really nice job from Mapson as Daniels puts it through. The Tigers up 7-0 early in this one. Reese, what do you see?
Honestly, right there, you saw Auburn used everything on that drive. You saw the pass game was that little shallow cross route there to start the drive, where Peyton Plott was just able to find a big opening and get down to about the 30-yard line. Then Auburn just used their legs towards the end there with Kilgore and Mapson, and then Mapson found his way to the end zone. So very good drive by the Tigers to start the scoring early here.
Yeah, no doubt, as the Auburn kickoff team trots back out there. Pretty packed out house here for this matchup.
Yeah, a lot of Vestavia fans showed up for this one.
They're going to trip down from Birmingham. Pretty sure both teams had this matchup circled on their calendar.
Yeah, like I said, still a big matchup considering, Vestavia's stats from last year, such a good record, and then Auburn also from last year, and also the first game of the season did really good, so still a very good game. And Vestavia obviously still in this one early.
Daniels on the kickoff. He's going to boot it. Looks like it'll be a touchback.
Yeah, here comes the Tigers defense again. And, we saw last drive, the Tigers defense was able to get a big third down stop, especially you saw the fumble miscue there by Vestavia Hills.
Yeah, maybe just a little miscommunication there from the center and Charles Tafe. He's looking to come back out here and get some points on the board for this Rebels offense.
Yeah, Vestavia did move the ball last drive. They were able to move the ball pretty quick to about almost the 50-yard line, but then that fumble really messed it up.
Looks like a man in motion for the Rebels.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a timeout from Vestavia. Man in motion kind of got a little confused with where he was supposed to go, so early struggles here on the second drive for the Rebels.
Yeah, no doubt.
Maybe that Auburn crowd playing a little factor, you know, playing a little factor in this game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, so far, like I said, Auburn already starting strong like they did last week, and Vestavia does not look bad at all. I mean, Vestavia's offense, like I said, was able to move the ball to about midfield, and you saw just a decent drive from them. The only miscue was a fumble because, I mean, if that fumble doesn't happen, who knows what happens? It could be a 7-7 ball game right now.
Yeah, you look on paper, you see the loss last week against Carver for Rebels, but I would not count this team out in the slightest.
No, and Carver is a very good team, actually on Auburn's schedule, second to last game of the season, so can't wait for that matchup too.
It's going to be a sweep, but a nice play from the Auburn defense.
Yeah, we saw that a lot last week, you know. The run was just not there for the other team, for North Miami Beach.
That was Alex Campson on the tackle. Yeah, he read that perfectly. That was Luke Stubbs on the carry. 2nd and 7 for the Rebels.
Oh, it looked like almost was going to be intercepted there.
Taven's going to find a man to the 45 to the 50, and he's forced out of bounds. Rebels moving it up the field.
Yeah, tackled by LaMichael Gunn there.
That's a senior leader on this defense.
Yeah, we got a lot of senior leaders on this defense. You know, an older defense here for the Tigers, and that's why they've been so dominant to start this season.
Man in motion for the Rebels. Tate by himself in the backfield. Drops back. He unloads downfield and couldn't connect with a man. Just a little bit overthrows.
Yeah, I mean, you saw last week North Miami Beach did the same thing. Had a few overthrows, and that just, I mean, ruined all their momentum, especially since, you know, one of the plays, it was like 14-0 at the time, and the Tigers basically would have given up a score if Purdue would have caught the ball. So another miscue for Vestavia Hills early in this one.
Tate in the shotgun, man in motion. He's going to hand it off to Purdy. And he is met.
Yeah, he went nowhere
Greg
there.
Williams.
Greg Williams, big tackle there, and I mean, right there, the Tigers defense showing how dominant they are against the run.
Man, he hit the hole.
Yeah, you saw that a lot last week. It looked like the running back for North Miami Beach last week could not get anywhere, and right there, he looked like Purdy was not able to go anywhere on that run right there. 3rd and long.
Three wide receivers at the top of your screen as Tate drops back. He finds a man. Actually, it was incomplete.
Yeah, almost intercepted by Michael Gunn.
With Mike Gunn on the coverage. It's going to be a 4th and long for the Rebels, and they're going to, the punt team making a quick second appearance. Looks like Peyton Plott's going to get another shot at a return. He had a nice return last week. It was called back.
Yeah. And I mean, that was not one of the best drives by Vestavia Hills there. You know, that overthrow really kills you.
Plott has a chance on this one. He's going to get a nice return to about the 25, 26-yard line as this Auburn offense comes out, takes the field again.
Yeah, you want to have the same drive you had last drive for the Tigers. You want to score again here to be up 14-0 early.
Looks like there's going to be another timeout.
But yeah, I mean, Vestavia, that last drive, like I was saying, I mean, just not what you want early on in this game, especially against this Tigers team who doesn't back down from the fight. I mean, this Tigers team is never out of it, and, you know, leading already 7-0, and it's already looking like Vestavia is in some trouble.
A live look in from Mountain Brook and Parker. Big game up in Birmingham tonight.
Yeah, actually, one of our pick'em games on AHS Countdown. If you guys watched that before this game.
Yeah, that is definitely another intriguing matchup across the state of Alabama. Plenty to choose from. Looks like Tigers back out here on offense. Naps in the backfield with Kilgore. Man in motion.
Yeah, it looks like Ashkey was in motion there.
Mapson's gonna rumble for a few yards. A nice gain.
Yeah, that's one thing I've seen already. It looks like the O-line blocking as good as they did last week. You know, O-line able to force some holes there for the Tigers. Make some holes for the Tigers.
Shotgun, Mapson in motion. He's going to drop back and find.
Ashkey wide open there.
It's Antonio Welch over the middle, actually.
Antonio Welch with the catch from Kilgore.
A nice gain, another first down for the Tigers.
Tackled by number 0.
It's like Kilgore in the backfield by himself. 4 receivers at the top of your screen. 1 at the bottom, 3 in motion.
It looks like Welch going over to the other side there again.
Going to confuse the Rebels defense. It's going to be a pitch. Kilgore's going to take it himself. He rumbles for almost a first down. Looks like a 9-yard carry.
Yeah, we saw Kilgore use his legs a lot last week, especially there were a few drives that he had to run out of the pocket. So good job by Kilgore there to find an opening and get the second and short there.
Yeah, very effective on the ground. So he's going to hand it off to Mapson. He's going to be patient and finds a hole for the first down.
Yeah, big run there by Mapson.
Mapson with the carry. Tackled by number 8, Mason Brewer.
Really nice job of being patient and waiting for that hole. He's really good at doing that. Kilgore going to give it a Peyton Plott on the jet sweep. He's going to get to the 35 as he made a few men miss on the way. Almost a first down.
Yeah, and like I said last week, one of the fastest receiving corps Auburn High's ever had in history, and I mean, it's showing already out here against the Rebels.
3 wide receivers at the bottom screen. Bunch going motion.
Yeah, look like Welch and Ashkey there in motion.
Kilgore's going to drop back. He's got all the time in the world. He fires and he finds Antonio Welch, who gets met by Vestavia Hills defender.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a first down by Welch, but I thought Welch almost fumbled it there, it looked like, but he was able to hold on to that one.
Yeah, and I would have been shaken up after that hit.
Yeah, Tigers continue to move the ball downfield now.
Taking himself after an option. And he's down to the 10 to the 5. He's going to take it in.
Yeah, it looks like this one might get called back here. Might be a holding on the Tigers, potentially. Yeah, this one looks like it's going to come back. I think it's holding on the Tigers.
That is devastating.
Yeah, I think this might be holding on wide receiver Cash Reef, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be holding.
Yeah, bad break there for the Tigers. Would have been a touchdown, but called back after the holding call. Yeah, because I saw at the end of the play there, it looked like Reef is kind of arguing with the ref for the holding call. So
Kilgore, hands on his hips, catching his breath after that. Nice run. Gonna give it to Mapson after the man in motion. He's gonna nice little game there on second down, first down.
yeah, it looks like it's gonna be about. It's gonna be I think second and 6 here for the Tigers. Yeah, like I said, Ashkey last week 6 receptions for the Tigers, so big stats for him last
Kilgore's
week.
gonna drop back, evade some pressure, finds a man.
Yeah, he came up with the catch there.
Really nice job from Kilgore there to evade that pressure. from the Rebels defense. Gilbert going to drop back again. He finds Askew.
Askew.
The speedster makes a man miss and almost grabs the first down.
He might have gotten. They might have given him the spot there. No, it looks like they marked him a little short. Thought they were going to give him the extra inch maybe, or maybe an extra yard.
He steps out of bounds at the 10.
The Tigers about to score here again, so could be 14-0 for the Tigers late in this first quarter.
Kilgore under center, man in motion. Gonna pitch it off to Matson. He finds a hole to the 5. He's gonna rumble into the end zone. Touchdown Auburn.
Big run there from Mapson. Tigers with a big score. That's another touchdown by Mapson, already 2, and he had 3 last week, so incredible already by Omar Mapson.
Really nice job blocking from the Tigers.
Yeah, you saw right there, just was able to find a hole.
Made a billion man miss.
Yeah. Rebels already down 13-0 early in this game, and not looking too good for Vestavia Hills right now.
And Joe Daniels making another appearance. He had a lot last week.
Yeah, what was it? I think it was 7 last week that he kicked.
He punches it through. Tigers get another one here early in this first quarter. Reese, what do you see?
I mean, right there, Tigers just looked like the run game this drive was key for them. You saw Kilgore with a few option runs. I mean, you did see a few passes to guys like Askew, and you also saw one to Antonio Welch, and like you saw a jet sweep from Peyton Plott, but mainly it was the run game that got them that score again. So Tigers already up 14-0, like you said, and maybe this Tigers defense could come out and get another stop, and we can get the ball back.
Absolutely. Lights are shining bright here at Duck Sanford Stadium. And the stars on the field just shining a little brighter. There's Joe Daniel.
Yeah, if you're Vestavia Hills here, you're really going to want to score on this drive, especially down 14-0. You're going to want to get a score, or you might be in some trouble before the second quarter starts.
Yeah. Daniel's going to kick it off, 3rd time. Boots it away. Looks like Rebels will be able to return this one. Out of the 30 to the 40, he's got room. To the 50. It's a foot race. Looks like Rebels are going to win this one. Touchdown, Vestavia.
Big opening touchdown there for the Rebels on that kickoff. And now the Rebels are actually back in this one, 14-6 now.
Carson Mann just found a gap, and there was nobody stopping him after that one.
Yeah, if you're special teams coach there for the Tigers, you got to be mad after that one, especially your team hasn't let them return at all this game. So Vestavia with a good score there on special teams.
Really big to bounce back after those 2 kind of stale offensive drives. So really nice to get some points on the board for Vestavia.
Yeah, and I don't know if I think Vestavia. Okay, I was about to say I thought Vestavia was going for 2 the way they were lined up, but no, they're going to go for the extra point here. Yeah, now that kind of changes some things in this game here, especially after that kick return. So we'll see what happens. Tigers are going to get the ball back very quick.
He punches it through, and he cuts the lead in half. As Tiger offense going to find the field quickly.
Yeah, these Tigers receivers tonight, you've seen a lot of action from them. And, I mean, we might see a lot more action later on, especially with, we've seen the run and the pass game in this game so far.
It looks like Mountain Brook and Parker still a really good game here in the first quarter.
Yeah, actually getting later in this first quarter, and it's still 0-0. And, I mean, number 2, Parker, this is at their place. So, I mean, actually, no, at Mountain Brook because, yeah, it looks like on the score thing.
Pretty sure Parker has a few blue-chip recruits on their team.
Yeah. Got big recruits for Parker, and Mountain Brook, not a bad team either in 6A. So this is a big heavyweight matchup between these two on the second Friday night in Alabama high school football. So we got a big matchup going. And Plott's going to take that one almost. It looks like Plott's going to take that one almost to the end zone. About the 25-yard line there.
Yeah, Peyton Plott with a huge gain on that one.
Yeah, I mean, like you said last week, that punt return they got called back because of a block in the back. And Peyton Plott's showing why he's probably one of the, actually is the best returner, honestly, I think in our region.
Tigers in Vestavia, close to the red zone.
Yeah, and it's only 2 minutes and 7 seconds here in this first quarter still, and Tigers are already about to score again.
Yeah, and Tigers knocking on the door for a third score of the night. Not even the end of the first quarter yet, as the Tigers are firing up their student section.
Yeah, it looks like Ryan Birchfield here trying to hype up the crowd, and so is Omar Mapson. Maybe it looks like they spotted the ball up a little bit. Yeah, it looks like they moved it up a little bit. So he wasn't out at the 25. He's actually out at the 15. So.
Yeah, so definitely in the red zone now.
Yeah, Tigers in the red zone with that big opening kickoff for the third drive of the game.
Coburn shotgun. He's going to unload to Cash Reef, and he is met by the stadium defender. Really nice play for a short gain.
Cash Reef with the reception.
Really nice job for this Vestavia defense. After the big chunk play from Peyton Plott, Omar up the middle. He found a hole, but met by Vestavia defender.
He's still going though. Line's trying to push him there.
Will be a third down. Tigers trying to go quick.
Omar Mapson with the carry up the middle.
Yeah, Tigers, like I said, that have that hurry up offense, that hurry up style, which does work. It has worked to start this season.
Welch in motion. Tigers trying to draw Vestavia offsides. Kilgore looking to the sideline.
Yeah.
Now, Kilgore looked like he was going under center, but he's back. He's going to hand it off to Mapson. He's going to curl around the right side, and he got tackled right around the 6, but there's a flag in the backfield.
That's going to be holding on the Tigers, so that's going to move them back again.
Pushing back. With just under a minute here in the first quarter.
Yeah, you don't like that from your line. 2 holding calls already tonight. You got to, kind of get them together and make sure they aren't holding anymore after this.
Tigers will be pushed back 5. So third and decently long here for the Tigers.
Yeah, it looks like I think it's going to be 3rd and 13 or 3rd and 14 here for the Tigers.
Some confusion on both sides. Vestavia showing blitz. Kilgore drops back. He drops the snap. He's going to take it himself and throws it. It's going to be deflected by Vestavia. Defender, nice job from the Rebels. It's going to be a 4th down.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily the best decision there by Jackson Kilgore. If he would have thrown that ball and someone would have been ready, it could have been an interception.
Not only an interception, but possibly a pick 6.
Yeah, because that ball, I'm pretty sure, was to Welch, and Welch just wasn't ready either. So, not a very good read there by Jackson Kilgore, but Auburn going to kick the field goal here to try to get some points.
Yeah, Joe Dano is going to get his first attempt at an actual field goal, not a PAT. PAT from 25. Just about a 35-yarder. Stop the play. Get timeout.
No, I think it was a delay game on the Tigers. I think the clock hit 0 and the Tigers were not ready for a play, so got to move them back 5 yards.
Right at a 40-yarder now for the junior kicker. is underway. Kick is up and it's got the legs. It's going to be good. Tigers up 17-7 here with 36 seconds left in the first quarter. What do you see there, Reese?
I mean, honestly, on that drive, I think the penalties cost you, and you had some bad reads. You know, Jackson Kilgore did not have the best read there. Like I said, Antonio Welch wasn't really looking, and you also saw that right there that Kilgore basically stepped up in the pocket and lobbed a pass over. And like you said, it could have been a pick six if he wasn't careful.
Yeah, no doubt. A little bit of confusion on that play.
But Tigers still do get some points out of it.
Absolutely. Tigers still up 2 possessions. Taking it back to Vestavia. We know what happened last time.
Yeah, Vestavia did get a kickoff return, so Tigers got to be extra careful here if they don't want to force another kickoff return.
Yeah. Carson Mann looking lethal on kickoff return so far. Got to be hesitant to kick it off back to him. Looks like Daniel is ready to get going. Looks like it'll be a touchback.
Yeah, he booted that one over the head of the returner, so make sure you didn't return it this time.
I didn't want to give him a chance this time. Get another look at this Vestavia offense here to end this first quarter.
Yeah, so far 2 drives haven't really moved the ball. I mean, the first drive they did move the ball pretty well. Second drive wasn't that good. You know, they've had to punt it both times, and only score has been that kickoff
I
return.
think you got to give credit to that Auburn defense, though.
Yeah, Auburn defensive line has been very good.
Dave, going to hand it off. Looks like he's going to keep it himself. Rolling out right. And he tries to find a man a little bit short. Looks like Cam Creighton on the pressure there.
Yeah, speaking of defensive line, there was some early pressure there, and that was the one key to the game, too, for Tigers defense, to just keep that pressure consistent. So Tigers already doing that early in this one.
Second down and 10 upcoming for the Rebels.
Gonna be Curry back there with Dave. As he takes it himself, and he's going to get blown up by an Auburn defender.
Carson Purdy with the carry. Tripped up by number 6, Cortez Cooks.
Cortez Cooks on tackle.
This brings up 3rd down and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Looks like the stadium might wait this out. Take it to the second quarter.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the end of the quarter.
Auburn up early here in this one.
At the end of 1 quarter of play, the Tigers lead Vestavia Hills 17-7. Now it's time to introduce your varsity cheerleaders.
Reese, what do you see in the first quarter?
I mean, honestly, in that first quarter, you saw the Tigers were just able to move the ball a lot. I mean, that fast offense already showing out, and the defensive line's been great, and so is that Tigers defense. They've been dominant already early in this one. And really, the only thing for Vestavia is just the special teams. I mean, I'm glad Vestavia hasn't turned the ball over as much as they did last week, but this offense is just not moving at all, and they gotta get something going on this drive starting this second quarter.
Yeah, no doubt. Auburn defense making it hard for the Rebels to move the ball. They were showing some good signs in the first couple drives. They're gearing up and ready to give it another shot at it. I think this Auburn secondary has been doing pretty well today as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw LaMichael Gunn. Michael Gunn's gotten 1 tackle today for that secondary, and then the passing has not really been there for Vestavia Hills, so the secondary has been locking down those receivers for Vestavia.
Big Tate in the backfield by himself.
Back to action from their own 24-yard line. This brings
Yeah, it's going to be a 3rd and long here for the Rebels.
I think they've only converted 1 on 3rd down, man in motion. He's going to drop back. He's got pressure.
Ooh.
And he found a man, but Auburn defenders hit him and it was forced incomplete. I think that was Collier Neely. Sorry, Luke Stubbs. Looks like this Rebels punt team's gonna come back out again. Really nice job from the Tigers, again, putting pressure on Tate. They've done that so well tonight. Made him uncomfortable in the backfield.
Yeah, this is gonna be the third punt for the Rebels here. So I mean, already a good job by the Tigers defense tonight.
Clock gonna let that one bounce. Maybe not the best decision as it keeps rolling back inside the 25, about the 22, 21 yard line.
Yeah, not a bad spot for the Tigers there to start this, I think, fourth drive of the game for them.
And they've gotten points on every single one of the drives so far.
Yeah, I swear Peyton Platt, I mean, every time special teams is over, he's got to go right. He's got to stay right on that field and go back at receiver. So it's got to be exhausting for Peyton Platt to be out there almost every snap.
Reminds me of a little Travis Hunter from last night. Playing almost every snap. Got 4 receivers down at the bottom of your screen. 2, 3 in motion. Madsen joins Kilgore in the backfield. He's going to drop back.
Oh,
he's going to unload downfield. He's got a man. And it's going to be incomplete, a little bit overthrown and thrown into double coverage.
Yeah, not a very good decision there to throw it into double coverage. You know, that could have possibly been intercepted if he would have had it right there, because it looked like Plott would have been in the middle of them two. And, you know, Plott's not one of the tallest receivers out there. So, I mean, not a very good throw. I mean, it was a good throw, but, you know, couldn't really, it probably would have been an interception if it would have been caught.
Man, and most from the Tigers, Mapson going to take the middle, but multiple flags thrown.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a false start by almost the whole offensive lineman, or the whole offensive line there.
A few miscues from the Tiger O-line early in this one.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen 2 holding calls, and that's a false start call, so not very good execution there from the Tigers on some of these drives. The 2 drives have led to scores, but, you know, you got to keep that O-line in check.
Second down and 15 for the Tigers.
Wolchinaski at the bottom of your screen. Man in motion. Kilgore going to keep it himself. He finds a hole and gets a few yards on that carry. Seen Kilgore take it himself a lot so far in this game.
Yeah, I mean, Kilgore, he's had a lot of rushing yards. Almost a rushing TD, but holding was called.
Was called back.
3rd and 11 upcoming for the Tigers.
It's going to be a 3rd and long here for the Tigers.
Kilgore going to drop back. It's going to be a screen. Looks like the Omar Mapson, and that play is blown up by the Vestavia defense. Really nice job. Omar had no chance of getting that ball.
Yeah, I don't know.
Looks like the punt team is going to make an appearance for the first time this season.
Yeah, I don't really know what that was. That was, he kind of almost, that would have been another interception if he, like, you know, he hasn't thrown one yet, but that's another missed opportunity from Vestavia right there. Could have been an interception if it would have, if they would have looked up.
First 3 and out for the Rebels. And Daniel's going to punt this one away. Almost blocked by the Rebels. It's going to be caught and fair catch just about the 48-yard line.
Yeah, not bad field position here for Vestavia to start this drive.
Yeah, really good field position. See if this Vestavia team can put some points on the board here in the second quarter.
Yeah, this Tigers defensive line coming back out again. They've been very good against the run so far tonight, and looks like they might continue to do that.
He's going to hand it off to Purdy. Purdy's going to go around the right side, and he is wrapped up by the Auburn defense.
Yeah, you saw he went around that right side there and he was just met at the line.
Might have been Jackson Lover. Get some help from others. That'll be a 2nd and 10. This Auburn defense is really
wait a minute. It's actually face mask, so it's going to move the Rebels up a lot now.
Oh yeah, from good position to even better position.
Another bad penalty there by the Tigers. You can't do that if you want to win this one here.
So far, it looks like the penalties keeping the Rebels in it. Okay, so it will be a 1st and 10. About the 37.
Yeah, so the Rebels almost in field goal range here.
It's going to be off to Purdy. It's going to lateral back to Tafe. He's going to take it back to the 35, 34-yard line as he's hit down by BJ McGee. I like the play call there.
Yeah, that was a good little trick play there by Vestavia Hills and got a few yards out of it, actually. So Rebels moving the ball in this offensive drive now.
2nd down and 7 upcoming.
2nd and 7 after the Rebels. Purdy going to take it. He's going to get down to about the 30, maybe 29. It's Carnell Jackson met him. Sorry, Michael Foster.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and short here for Vestavia Hills in field goal range, obviously.
Ready to go to get this 1st down. Give it to Purdy again, and he will not get the 1st down. As an Auburn defender came flying in to get him. Looked like, from my view, looked like Purdy had the 1st down by a lot, but a really nice play.
Yeah, good play there by the Tigers on defense, and now it's going to be 4th and short. Dang, he missed that 1st down. It looked way closer from our vantage point.
Looks like Rebels will be going for this one.
This could also be a fake though as well, so the Tigers got to watch out for that.
Tafe under center. He's going to keep it himself. Play action. He will get the 1st down. Nice play call there from the Rebels. We'll be moving the chains and close to the red zone.
It's enough for a Rebels 1st down.
That will be Littleton on the catch. Looks like right at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, now the Rebels almost in the red zone here, so Tigers in some trouble.
Same formation. They will be giving it to Purdy this time. He will find a gap. And he's down to about the 19, 18-yard line. Really nice gain on 1st down for the Rebels as this offense looks to be moving.
Yeah, this is the best we've seen their offense so far on a drive, and Vestavia Hills, like I said, did get good field position to start this drive, so they're taking advantage of it already.
Okay, same formation for a 3rd time in a row. We'll give it to Purdy once more, and Matt! Looks like
Kyle King there.
King, the key player from our countdown on defense for Auburn High, makes a huge play.
Yeah,
He ripped them down at the 21-yard line.
Saw Kyle King last week, had a big sack and then another big tackle there for Kyle, so big loss of yards there for Vestavia. Now forced with a 3rd and long.
See what this Rebels offense do on this crucial 3rd down. Tafe by himself in the backfield. He's gonna drop back. Finds his man over the middle. Intercepted! That's Isaac Binford down at the 8-yard line. Tipped from a Vestavia defender or wide receiver. And a huge turnover here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, I mean, last week we saw Isaac Binford had the fumble recovery and a big interception right there for the Tigers. Gets some momentum back on the Tigers side.
My goodness. That just sucks the life out of this Vestavia Hills offense, at least. They were moving the ball so well.
I mean, yeah, you were almost down there. You were about to score. It could have been a field goal, maybe a touchdown, and then boom, just an interception. So Tigers get the ball back on a good defensive stop there.
Tigers got a 91 drive in front of them, 91-yard drive. Mapson. He's going to find a gap. He's going to get just a few on a 1st down carry. Looks like 2 or 3 yards. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Tigers.
They still got Welch and Askew out there and Plott, so these guys have stayed in almost every snap on offense today.
Kilgore going to drop back. He looks to find a man. Joshua Askew makes a man miss. A nice play from the Rebels. Nice open field tackling. It will be a 3rd and moderately long.
I will say after the first 2 drives, the Tigers have had Vestavia Hills' defense has just been on locks right now. I mean, they've been able to just absolutely stuff the Auburn guys at the line. So very good job from this defense.
Kilgore going to drop back. He unloads to the sideline, finds Askew. He's still on his feet at the 25. The 30 and out of bounds, or hit down at the 35-yard line. Really nice play from Joshua Askew.
You saw it was a little out route there, and Askew was just able to catch it and then turn and go.
Really nice ball from Kilgore. And a way to stay on his feet.
Yeah, Askew's got some speed on him, so if there was nobody there, he would have been gone.
It was raining a little bit earlier, so the turf might be a little wet. A nice job staying on his feet. It looked like Kilgore took it himself. Got 1 or 2 yards, maybe 3. It'll be 2nd and 8. Kilgore gonna hand it off to Mapson. Mapson's gonna find a gap to the 40. He kind of stopped and tried to go around his own player and got stopped by a Rebel defender.
Yeah, it looked like Omar and one of the Vestavia Hills defenders there kind of got in a little scuffle for a second on his way back up.
Yeah, you see big games like this seem to get a little bit heated.
Yeah, it looks like the Tigers are going to have 3 of the fast receivers on that one side of the field right there.
And that is Askew, Welch, and Peyton Plott. Looks like. Yeah, they will stay at the bottom of your screen. There'll be a timeout, though, taken by Auburn.
Yeah, a little confusion there between Welch and Kilgore, so looks like the Tigers going to take that timeout to not force a delay of game here.
Would have been just another penalty. They seem to be holding back these Tigers.
Yeah, so far tonight, the Tigers have just been they've been getting a lot of penalties falling in tonight.
It's like Mountain Brook.
A big lead at home for Mountain Brook.
No doubt. It's a really talented Parker team. This will be a big win.
A big upset, actually. Moved Mountain Brook up in the 6A rankings.
Another one of those Birmingham teams. Mountain Brook, another talented one. It looks like the Auburn offense got it cleared up.
They're going to be 3rd and short here for the Tigers. Hopefully they can keep moving the ball and get another score here after that interception. That'd be really good if the Tigers were able to score.
No doubt. Kilgore going to drop back.
Can't find
He
anyone.
feels pressure. He's going to roll out left, and he finds Joshua Askew for the first down and a little bit more down to the 40. He thought he stayed up, but they whistled him down.
I mean, Askew was ready to go.
Absolutely.
He was going to score if he was still up. A good throw there. Kilgore, rolled over and just was able to find Askew wide open. Rolled his left there.
Really nice shot from Askew. Having himself a big night.
Yeah. He had a big game last week as well, so not surprised to see him out there getting more action.
Yeah, this wide receiver core from the Tigers seemed to make a big leap from last year.
Yeah. Last year had guys like Ian Nation on the team, and I mean, one of the fastest guys on the team as well. And this year you got 3 fast guys on this team, and then you also have Cash Reef too, who comes in every once in a while, who is also one of the fastest guys on the team.
Yeah.
And my Tiger Connect teacher, Coach Johnson, who is a wide receivers coach, did say that this team, I mean, he's never seen anybody like it. He's never seen these guys, as fast as they are. He's never seen that in the sport. Except like, in the professional leagues.
Trainer's going to trot off the field. It's like Charlie Ward down at the very bottom of your screen. 2 other receivers at the top. Omar Matson in motion. Kilgore going to drop back. It's going to be a screen to Peyton Plott to the 35, and he's wrapped down by a
no, he's
defender.
still going.
He's still up. And down to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like he was down, but then you saw there at the end, or towards the end of the play, it looked like almost, but then he kept going.
Really nice play call. Nice blocking from the Tigers. He definitely stayed up.
Yeah, did not see a knee go down there, so Tigers get a big advantage there.
Kilgore going to drop back, rolling out left. He's got pressure. He's going to throw it in him. Oh, incomplete. I thought he made the grab initially.
Yeah, Welch almost came up with that ball, but just couldn't quite get that.
fastball is incomplete, intended for number 5, Antonio Welch. Second down and 10.
I think Kilgore is a
for the Tigers.
left-hand thrower, so that was his dominant hand. Would have been very impressive. Still is very impressive, but
Yeah, Jackson Kilgore, you know, been all over the place tonight. He's been throwing the ball, running the ball, so looking very good tonight.
Kilgore gonna fire over the middle. Finds Cash Reeve.
Yeah, Cash Reef, I think first reception of the night for Reef, so
Cash Reef with
it's
the
like
catch
all
for
the
Tigers.
receivers tonight. All the receivers I've talked about have gotten a reception at least.
On the play by number 42, Jacob Watson.
Tigers going with that
Third down and 3. Upcoming.
fast-paced offense like you were talking about earlier. Seems to get the defense, whoever they're playing on, a little bit uncomfortable. Welch in motion. He's going to take it on the jet sweep to the 20. He's going to break a tackle to the 10, to the 5, and he's going to score.
Yeah, but it looks like a flag back in the backfield, and it might be another holding call on the Tigers. It looked like that left outside area. Tigers had a few, it might have been Omar or maybe Plot there with the holding. So
That is devastating. Another penalty flag against these Tigers.
no, it actually might have been one of the O linemen. So just not a good holding call for these Tigers here, and just another mistake. And that's going to move the Tigers back, and could be another field goal. And like we've seen this game, you've seen already. You saw Kilgore got a touchdown, and it moved him back. And then right there, Welch had a touchdown, moved him back. So just two mishaps there. This game could be 31-7, but Tigers' miscues have led it to be 17-7, a closer game.
Kilgore going to drop back. It was 3rd and long. He unloads to the end zone. He's got a man! Touchdown! Antonio Welch makes up for the flag.
Good.
What a throw from Jackson Kilgore.
Great throw there by Kilgore. Found his man in double coverage, actually. And Antonio Welch holds on to that one. Couldn't hold on to one earlier, but he holds on to that one. And good score there for the Tigers. And now up 23-7.
What a ball.
Heck of a catch there by Welch.
Absolutely. Daniel's going to punch it up through.
Yeah, good thing in that drive, the penalty didn't really cost you. Still scored a touchdown, so Tigers up 24-7, and looks like the special team's going to come back out and kick this one away.
Wow, that was a beautiful throw from Jackson Kilgore. As we look at this replay, he had all the time in the world.
Yeah, he was able to set his feet there and just absolutely throw a dot into double coverage, and Welch was able to hang on and get in the end zone.
Yeah, at first I didn't know if he got in.
I didn't know if he caught it, actually. I thought it was going to come out last second, but yeah. Good thing he got in and caught and held on to that ball, because we saw earlier he wasn't able to hold on to the out route to the side, so.
Right.
Kicking off for the Tigers, number 39, Joseph Daniel.
You know, Tigers last week had, I think it was 35 at halftime against North Miami Beach, so already 24 before halftime. So Tigers still trying to get even more on the board before this half.
No doubt. Rebels also trying to get some points before this first half comes to a close.
Yeah, you know, like we saw their last drive, their offense was moving the ball, but then a costly mistake with the interception, so not very good for the Rebels, but that's going to be a touchback there.
It'll be a touchback.
Well, looks like the 5th time this offense is going to come out now, and still haven't seen a score from them, so really going to need one here if you want to get back in this one.
That would be crucial, especially take some time off the clock on this drive and then get a score. That would be huge going into the half. Auburn would be getting the ball in the second half, but still it would be huge for this Rebel team. Gonna hand off to Purdy. Tate's gonna take it himself to the 25. He's got room. 30 to the 40, and he's wrapped up by B.J. McGee at the 44, 45-yard line. Really nice read from the Rebels quarterback.
Yeah, that was a good read option there from Tafe, as you saw, and I mean, just a great design run by the quarterback.
Tate finds himself in the backfield. He's gonna roll out right, and he had a man wide open in the middle of the field, and he underthrew him.
Yeah, we saw that last week, like I said in pregame, from that North Miami Beach team, and you see it again here. Just can't find the open man. I mean, right? That's twice already that Tafe has not been able to find the open man, and it's just been crucial mistakes by Vestavia Hills that's kind of cost them in this one so far.
That was very similar to the North Miami Beach play from last week. Tigers defensive line got to Tafe, but a nice pitch and catch. Looks like that was
Carson Mann there.
Same player who took the kickoff return back. Really nice play. But that Auburn defensive line just swarmed to Tafe.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, looked like could have been a missed holding call there. Looked like one guy had Caleb Pitt's jersey, basically had his jersey on.
Looked like a bad snap, but there's flags thrown everywhere. It's gonna be
it's gonna be a false start there.
That is devastating for this Vestavia offense. It was a 3rd and short, now it's gonna be a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, the whole line moved on that one, so obvious false start there, and it's gonna be bad for the Rebels here. You know, it was 3rd and 1. Now it's going to be 3rd and long.
We're in potential 4-down territory. Now, not sure if that's the case anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, do you think they'll go for it if they miss this?
I'm not quite sure. Too hard to say no. Tate's going to roll out right. He's got Purdy, but he's going to pass up, and he's going to unload down the field, and he's got a man to about a little bit past the 40-yard line, down to the 37. That was Bruce Littleton. He's had a few receptions tonight.
Yeah, now Vestavia Hills moving the ball down the field quick again.
He's out. Purdy on the right side. He found a hole, and he got a good chunk on 1st down.
A good tackle there by Kyle King to prevent the 1st down.
About 2:30 to go in this half. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it. He's going to throw to Purdy. He's got a man to the 5, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Vestavia.
Yeah, that's that broken coverage I was talking about right there from the Tigers. You saw it last week, and this isn't that North Miami Beach team we saw. This is a different team, and you see it right there as Purdy was able to catch that one right there and go straight into the end zone, basically walk into the end zone.
Yeah.
So Rebels get a good score there, and it's almost halftime here.
Really nice play action. Fake. He faked me with that one. Really nice statement drive from the Rebels. Might have left too much time for this Auburn offense. Is my first thought as he trotted into that end zone.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, if you're Vestavia Hills, though, you have forced Auburn to get some penalties. So who knows? Maybe the Tigers could have a few mishaps, and you can get the ball back and possibly get a field goal before half and make it a touchdown game.
That would be huge. To make it a one-score game would be insane for this Vestavia team after this. Definitely Auburn command in the 1st half.
Yeah, Auburn's just had a bunch of great drives so far in this game. This is only the 2nd time that the Rebels have kicked it off to the Tigers in this game. So
the Tigers have not been able to receive the ball very many times this season. Not quite sure who's back there, but the Tigers will be looking for a good return here.
Antonio Welch and number 7, Josh Askew. Kicking off for the Rebels, number 13.
Vestavia's going to kick it off with about 2:20 to go.
yeah, like you said, a lot of time left on this clock for the Tigers offense to go down and possibly mount a score and make it 31-14 just before half.
Can't really complain too much about that drive for the Rebels, though. They did get points on the board.
Yeah, very good by their offense to get some points on the board. You know, really wasn't moving the ball until the last 2 recent drives, and they got back off of that interception drive. So
not only did they get points, I feel like they got a good amount of momentum.
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna, especially if you get a stop against the Tigers and then, you know, possibly go and get a field goal and you're only down a touchdown at half. That's pretty good considering Auburn's been able to move the ball pretty well against your defense.
It'll be a touchback. This Auburn team firing up their student section, the unit, as they come out on this drive right before the end of this first half. Kilgore in shotgun with Maps in the backfield. He's going to drop back. He's got time. He's got all the time in the world. He rolls out left. There is a flag thrown. He throws. It's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, it might be another holding call on the offensive line here potentially, and that's going to be. I think that's going to be the 4th holding call on the offensive line tonight. Not very good from this O-line tonight.
Really nice job from the Rebels defense. And just covering everything. Seeing every read. Kilgore forced him to throw it out of bounds, even though there was a holding.
Yeah, it's going to move the Tigers back. Not in very good field position either. And another big break from for Vestavia Hills here. And Tigers offensive line called for their 4th holding already tonight. Not very good for the Tigers.
Tigers have had some miscues on this offensive line, but they are a very talented group.
Yeah, I mean, this is a older offensive line, and, you know, we saw last week made some holes for Omar, and he was able to score those 3 touchdowns, already scored 2 tonight.
Man in motion for the Tigers, but they're going to give it to Mapson, but Kilgore had it. He faked me out, faked out a Rebel defender as well. He hit Mapson in the backfield, but it's going to be Kilgore took it himself and screen passed it to Peyton Plott.
Yeah, Peyton Plott almost ran away with it there.
And he faked everyone in the stadium with that one. Tigers with just about 2 minutes to go in this half. Kilgore going to drop back. He's feeling some pressure. He's going to step up and unload downfield. He's got a man.
Oh,
and
that's going to be obvious PI right there, yeah.
Man, Peyton Plott got hit hard, and he is shaken up just a little bit. But with high school pass interference rules, I think they go to where the spot was.
Yeah.
Might be wrong. No.
Yeah, it's going to be obvious pass interference there. You know, basically drilled him. Yeah, looks like the Tigers might get the ball at this spot right here.
No, I was wrong.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought they did it like, I think that's the way NFL does it, where it's from the spot of the foul. So, but it looks like it's going to be from about the almost the 35-yard line at the 34. So.
Yeah, Peyton Plott down on the field now. He got ripped down. Looked like it might have been from a face mask.
Yeah, you don't need that, especially early in the season. You don't need a receiver to go down like that.
Kilgore drops back once more. He fires, and he had a man just a little bit underthrown. That was Cashereef. Nice effort there.
Well, right there, I don't really know who he was throwing to. It was either Reef or it was Welch there. It didn't really look like he knew where he was throwing in that one right there.
Maybe a second down after the Tigers. I see Peyton Plott back out there.
Yeah, quick little check to see if he's okay, and it looks like he is. So.
Kilgore will drop back again. He's gonna fire over the middle. He's got a man.
Oh wow! If he
incomplete.
I was about to say if he
nice
caught
effort.
that, if he caught that, that would have been insane.
And Joshua Askew with a really nice effort.
Yeah, we saw a heck of a catch by him last week. I mean, could have been a really good highlight,
Yeah,
or actually it was a really good highlight.
Very similar to that one right there, but he didn't reel it in.
Yeah, actually, I've heard from a lot of the players, Joshua Askew has the most bounce on the team, and he's actually is the fastest on the team. So
he's only a junior, so we get another year of Joshua Askew after this season concludes. Kilgore by himself in the backfield on this 3rd down. He's going to drop back, roll out left. He's going to dump it off to Josh Askew, and he's going to have an altercation on the sideline.
yeah, I thought they almost would call a late hit penalty there, but looks like the ref didn't pull the flag on that one. So I think it's going to be a 4th down here for the Tigers, and they might have to bring out the punt team.
Yeah, 4th and 6.
Actually, no.
Looks like offense will stay on the field.
Yeah.
This is interesting because if the Tigers don't convert, like you said, Vestavia has a really real chance of putting even more points on the board, making it a 1-score game going into the half. But I think Kilgore's going to punt it.
Yeah, we saw that last year, actually. Kilgore punted it some, so.
Really good punt, honestly.
Actually going to be a good punt. He can play both positions. He can play punter and quarterback.
Hey, man, he can play both ways.
Maybe a little Travis Hunter.
First down and 10 upcoming for the Rebels.
live look in for the Opelika game.
Opelika up 28-7.
Bulldogs coming down to Duck Sanford next week.
Yeah, big rivalry matchup.
You can catch it here on AHS Mass Media. And off to Purdy up the middle. He's got a gap.
Purdy
That's to the
fighting.
35-yard line.
Yeah, Purdy, I mean, right there you saw he was not trying to go down. He was trying to go all the way if he had to.
Vestavia now in the hurry up with about a minute and some change to go in this half.
Yeah, and you weren't wrong about this Vestavia crowd. They really did show up for their teams. Even the student section showed up.
Nice out house here in the Duck.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be packed out next week, especially the Opelika rivalry game. So
Yeah, rivals just down the road. Vestavia really taking their time. About 45 seconds. Tate's gonna drop back. He's feeling pressure. He's gonna roll out right. He's gonna unload downfield.
couldn't find anybody down there.
Couldn't tell if he was just throwing away or if he did see a man and just unthrown. But it will be a second, third down and 4.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I mean, if you look at it too, Vestavia on that last little play sequence there kind of looked like they were just trying to make sure Auburn doesn't have any time to get the ball back. So
Tate's gonna keep it himself, and he is dropped by Cam Creighton, the junior edge. And it's gonna be a 4th down. Really nice play.
yeah, I thought they were going to hand it off to Purdy there, but you know, Tafe just took it for himself and could not find a lane. I think it's going to be it might be timeout by the Tigers here.
Them taking a timeout gives me the question: is Tigers going to try to take a shot here, get some points on the board right before the half?
I mean, honestly, why not? I mean, you've taken a few shots tonight, and I honestly feel like if Peyton Plott wouldn't have got hit by the Vestavia the defense there in that double coverage, I think if he would have caught that ball, he possibly could have scored. So
Yeah.
we'll see if they throw it to Plott again tonight.
We'll say this offense and defense for Vestavia seem to settle in a little bit after this first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, honestly though, you've seen they've double teamed some of the better receivers. Like they've double teamed, Askew and Welch and Plott. Coach Etheridge actually on the field still. I don't know what's going on with that. He's arguing with the ref. But Vestavia's gonna punt this one away here.
Yeah, he boots it downfield. Peyton Plott there to return, and he's just going to let it bounce. Looks like it will bounce.
Oh, actually.
Nice bounce inside the 10, right at the 6. I thought it was going to bounce into the end zone.
Yeah, very high bounce, and then just kind of slowed down there towards the end and just got right there at about, looks like the 6-7 yard line.
If the Tigers do take a shot, it will be a really long drive. Maybe a 94 yard drive.
Yeah, and you're going to have to score in
limited
22
time.
seconds, yeah.
Nice to see neon all around the stadium.
Yeah, got the student section with the neon on and everything, so. Neon night here at Duck Sanford Stadium.
22 seconds left to go in this first half. Kilgore gonna hand it off to Matson. He finds a gap, makes a man miss. And he's up to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, it actually looks like the Tigers might go ahead and take this one to halftime, realizing they can't really score. Yeah,
Yeah,
looks like the Tigers.
might be the smart move. Tigers up 10 in this first half. Second half coming to you soon. Stay with us. We have a halftime show coming up soon.
24-14.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Vestavia Hills City Schools, Superintendent Dr. Todd Freeman and Principal Dr. Blair Nabita, we are proud to present for your halftime entertainment the Vestavia Hills High School Rebel Marching Band. The band is directed by Mr. Gerald Horton, and Associate Director is Ms. Heather Palmer. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Tate Sparks, Ella Ayers, and Nico Marino. Field captains are Rago Lay and Autumn Berry. Majorette captain is Neely Griffith. Color guard captains are Aaron Olchi, Paisley Brennan, and Madeline Wigley. Rocket co-captain is Mary Pinion Nall, and Rocket captain is Caitlin Hinterman. Tonight we present our 2024 show entitled Blame It on the Boogie. Featuring the music of the Taste of Honey and Earth, Wind, and Fire. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vestavia Hills High School Rebel Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vestavia Hills High School Rebel Marching Band. Color guard sponsors are Miss Erin Dearman and Miss Jenny Spradlin. Majorette sponsor is Miss Ashley Hancock. Rockette sponsor is Miss Andrea Burris. And percussion instruction by Double Stock Percussion.
Ladies and gentlemen of fortune, on behalf of Dr. Kristen Herring, Superintendent of Auburn City Schools, Dr. Shannon Pignato, Principal of Auburn High School, and our fearless Captain, Director of Bands, Mrs. Deanna Marshall, we present the Auburn High School Marching Band. Tonight, we invite you to join the crew as we battle down the edges, survive the seek treasure, and tame the perilous seas as we present our 2024 production, Dark Sails. The crew will be under the field direction of drum majors Emma Stackhouse and Sam Trejo. Drum majors, play the crew ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the Auburn High School Marching Band.
gentlemen, the Auburn High School Marching Band. Band staff includes Sean Geiger, Joshua Wine, and Kim Chenier. Percussion instructors are Gregory Stringer and Jordan Wallace. Auxiliary instructors are Emma Baders and Michelle Bloom. The AHS Marching Band wants to encourage you to continue to visit our concession stands this evening, run by the Auburn Band Boosters Association. All proceeds from the concession stands directly support the band programs at East Sanford, Auburn Junior High, and Auburn High School.
Welcome back to Duck Sanford Stadium. Tigers leading 24-14 at half. Reese, what did you see in that first half?
I mean, both teams looking good. Vestavia Hills obviously later on in that half looked really good. You know, first half had a few drives but couldn't quite score. And, you know, Tigers defense was good early on. And, you know, one thing I want to point out from the Tigers, 5 holding penalties in this first half on offense, 4 on the O-line and 1 by Cash Reef, the receiver. So not very good execution there from the Tigers, especially after, you know, possibly could be up 38-14. But still, I mean, good lead for the Tigers for this first half. And, I mean, just some bad penalties by the Tigers could possibly have them in a bigger situation right now, you know.
Yeah, and 2 of those penalties, like you said, they were touchdowns, but they were called back. So
yeah,
that is pretty tough for the Tigers. What players that just stood out for you for both teams?
I mean, honestly, for Vestavia Hills, it was their quarterback, Tafe. I mean, he was running the ball all over the place, able to find some open men. And also, I would say for Vestavia Hills, you also had Purdy as well.
Yeah, he was running.
Saw him. He caught that touchdown pass. Yeah. So, and then also for the Tigers, you had I think Cam Creighton had a few good stops, and also on offense, you had Josh Askew and Peyton Plott and Antonio Welch all had. You know, Antonio Welch had that great touchdown catch. I think with 5 minutes to go before half. But yeah, I mean, so far the Tigers have done really good, and they still have a 10-point lead.
Yeah, Omar Mapson had 2 touchdowns in the first half. Jackson Kilgore had a really nice ball. He had a really nice ball in that touchdown to Antonio Welch. And Isaac Benford honestly had a really nice interception there in the second half. But Vestavia did claim back some momentum.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a really exciting second half.
Yeah, but it looks like we're about to get underway here to start the second half.
Yeah, no doubt. Tigers starting back out on the field.
Stadium's rocking already. Start the second half, and I think it's going to be a good one, too.
Vestavia getting ready to kick this one off. Be Peyton Plott back there to return.
Yeah, we've already seen Peyton Plott with a big return, returned it to about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, very dangerous on punt and kick returns, and in the wide receiver room. Kick is underway, and it looks like Peyton Plott will be able to return this one right from the goal line. He cuts back, but a nice play from the Vestavia defense.
Yeah, Vestavia already coming out strong, and you know they've got to have some momentum, especially the way that first half ended there for them. So they were able to get some points later on in that second half. So Vestavia Hills looking to get a stop, or first half of it, and later on could get a stop here now,
yeah,
possibly.
No doubt. Yeah, Vestavia pinned him back. That was Kylan Smith pinned him back around the 15-20-yard line. Sorry. Beat Kilgore with Omar Mapson in the backfield with him.
Yeah, we did see Kilgore a few times actually in the first half, air it out a few times, so he was able to find some open guys downfield.
Mapson going to get carry early in this second half, and he got a nice chunk of yard on this first down carry. Be a 2nd and 3. For these Tigers looking to get some points early in the second half. Trying to gain back some of that momentum that they lost late in the first. Mapson going to get it again, and he hits a hole to the 45. He goes down. Took a few Vestavia defenders with him, and he is fired up.
Yeah, you see O-line probably worked halftime right there. You know, no holding penalties there, and looks like Omar was able to find a big gap there and found a few yards.
And a highly touted prospect, Omar Mapson. Plenty of offers from high D1 schools. And he's only a junior. Kilgore gonna roll out left. He's gonna unload, and he finds Antonio Welch. Sorry, Peyton Plott. Right out to midfield. Yeah, right at midfield. 49-yard line.
Yeah, Tigers already coming out strong here to start this second half with a few big chunk plays.
2nd and 6 for the Tigers. 2 men in motion. Kilgore going to keep it himself. Past midfield to the 45 to the 40. Down to the 35-yard line. Took about 4 Vestavia defenders to take him down.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen about 6 to 7 carries from Jackson Kilgore tonight. Just a few of those up the middle read option runs, and he's just been able to get some big chunk yards.
Yeah, Kilgore really effective with his legs, and he's shown that tonight. Man in motion for the Tigers. Kilgore going to drop back and throw. He gets a man out to the 30. That's Peyton Plott. A nice chunk play on first down again.
A good quick pass there for Kilgore to Plott. Just get a few yards and try to, I mean, you're already in field goal range right here, so looking good.
Yeah, 2nd and 6 for the Tigers. Moving the ball really nicely downfield on this first drive. Kilgore, screen pass to Askew. He's gonna slip in. He's gonna get tackled by a few Vestavia defenders.
Yeah,
Kind of spun the wrong way on that one.
Yeah, I mean, like you mentioned earlier, when Askew did catch that one outside route, and he did slip, but he was able to catch his footing. You did mention earlier, it did rain before this game started, so turf still could be a little wet, so having trouble finding your footing here.
Yeah, no doubt. Kilgore under center with Mapson. Man in motion. He's going to pitch it out to Mapson to the left side. He's going to run around the left end. He's going to make him miss to the 15, and he gets stripped up. Really nice run there from Mapson.
Yeah, Mapson looking for another 3-touchdown game here against the Rebels.
Already having a strong start to his junior season. Man, one broken tackle and he would be in the end zone. So we're gonna hand off to Mapson again, and he is stuffed by Vestavia. Really nice job. Got a few yards on the first down. It'll be 2nd and about 7.
Mapson carries off the left
Mapson
side
off
for
the
a
field.
gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 upcoming.
And in comes Charlie Ward, the senior. 2nd and 7 in the red zone for the Tigers. Peyton Plott in motion. They're going to give it to him on the jet sweep, and he's going to make a man miss. And he's still on his feet to the 5 and wrapped out of bounds.
Yeah, man, if there was no out of bounds right there, he would have been in the end zone.
Yeah, no doubt. He does a really nice job of just making plays out of what looks like nothing.
Yeah, you saw the Tigers right there. Welch trying to be careful, trying not to get the holding penalty because that really could set the Tigers back again. So good job by the Tigers not to get that holding call.
Kilgore under center, man in motion. Pitch to Omar this time right, and he's going to thunder through a hole, and he's going to be down at about the 2-3 yard line.
Omar Mapson behind right tackle down to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, this O-line, looks like at halftime kind of just was able to come together as a group and fix their mistakes.
Same formation for the Tigers. Gonna pitch it to Mapson to the left this time, and he's gonna dive to the 1.
Yeah, it looks like he's about a yard short.
Will be a 2nd down.
Yeah, Tigers threatening to score again.
Ryan Birchfield coming in for the Tigers.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 2 upcoming.
Looks like the same formation. They're on 2nd down in his old. It's gonna be Peyton Plott in motion, but Omar up the middle, and that is his 3rd touchdown of the night. Touchdown Auburn.
Yeah, I mean, right there again, Omar last week had 3 touchdowns. He already has 3 touchdowns again this week, and I mean, what can't he do? I mean, he's been all over the place tonight.
A really nice job from the Tigers there to get some points right out of the 2nd half. Joe Daniel's gonna come out for another PAT attempt.
Yeah, Tigers starting the scoring early here in the 2nd half. So good job by the Tigers on that drive to get a few points. 6 points there, actually 7 with the extra point. So good job by the Tigers to score, and hopefully we can see what the defense can do.
Yeah, no doubt. Joe Daniel punches it through, and he's perfect on the night so far.
Yeah, Joe Daniel has not missed a kick at all this season. So good job by Joe Daniel.
Knock on wood. But yeah, the Tigers did a good job using the ground on that drive. Live look in on the Enterprise game.
Yeah, actually a close one here. at Pike Road, or no, actually at Enterprise. So very good job there by Pike Road to hold him.
Back deep to receive for the Rebels. Number 5, Carson Mann, and number 14, Collier Neely. Kicking off for the Tigers, number 39, Joseph Daniel.
Looks like that will be one to watch down
That's
the stretch
a
of that game.
big game right there, especially since Enterprise coming up, I think, in 2 weeks after the Opelika game.
Definitely a revenge game for these Tigers. Want to get back a win after what happened last year at home. It's like, man, was trying to return it, but bouncing the end zone is going to be a touchback.
Yeah, it looked like he let it drop a little bit before he was going to catch it. So, but still, looks like Vestavia Hill's going to get the ball in good field position here. So, good way to start this drive.
Yeah, Charles Tafe going to trot back out on the field. Do this Vestavia offense after a really good drive to end the first half.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, really, he hasn't made a mistake. I mean, the interception really wasn't his fault because his receiver couldn't come up with that ball. So
play action for Vestavia. He's going to be met by Mike Gunn, the senior leader on this defense. Yeah, like I said, a really good drive to end the first half, showing signs of life in this offense that they didn't see much in the early first half, in the first quarter specifically.
Yeah, because like I said before we came back for the second half, I mean, you saw that they had 5 drives that they couldn't score, but then towards the end of that first half, they were able to score. So
Hardy's going to get the carry, and he's just going to get a few. Nice job from Auburn D-line.
And I would say we've seen a lot of that action from Purdy tonight as well. We've seen him run the ball a lot. So
yeah, he's done a good job. Now, was Cam Creighton on the tackle? Your key player from the first half.
Yeah, Cam Creighton.
Tate's going to drop back, roll out right. He's got man, but he's going to take it himself, and he's going to run out of bounds for a first down. Could have been a late hit.
Yeah, good thing you didn't bring him down there,
Alex
or it would have been
close for getting a flag, but reluctantly they didn't call it.
First down and 10 for Vestavia Hills.
Stay there for nice first down on that run from Tafe.
Yeah, Tafe's been running and passing the ball tonight, just like Jackson Kilgore's done.
Tafe's going to drop back. He's got pressure, and he's going down. Michael Foster came around the left end, and he forced Tafe to an uncomfortable position, and he went down.
Yeah, I mean, you saw right there that Auburn defensive line really showing some pressure. That's what I wanted to see. That was my key to the game, actually. I wanted to see the Auburn defensive line show pressure again, and they have so far tonight. Good stop there by Michael Foster.
First sack on the night for the Tigers. They had quite a few last week. Little confusion from the Vestavia offense. 5 seconds now on the play clock. Dave's gonna around the right end. He's gonna take it himself to the 40. Almost got a first down.
He was
knocked
still
by
going.
Jackson Lover. Michael Foster almost got him again. This defensive line showing a lot of pressure.
Yeah, but we've seen that by Tafe tonight a lot. He's rolled to the right and just been able to get a lot of yards on that run that he does. So.
Purdy going to take it right up the middle, and he's got the first down.
Yeah, Vestavia Hill's offense really looking composed since the second quarter started. You could say they've been locked in, honestly, on offense.
It took them a minute to get settled in, but I think they're doing good now.
Yeah, I feel like that kick return was a little bit of a momentum boost, like you said, after it happened. You were like, that's a momentum boost for Vestavia Hill. So, yeah, I think it might be if Vestavia can score.
Tafe under center is going to be a screen to a man, and right back to Tafe, a lateral. He's to the 45, 40, and he's going to go down at the 35. There's a fumble, but I think Vestavia might have fell on it.
Yeah, it looks like Vestavia's going to recover that one. Lucky recovery there for Vestavia. Could have been disastrous if they would have turned the ball over.
Really good play call. Bruce Littleton is going to lateral it back to Tafe. And Tafe did lose it, but luckily Vestavia fell right back on it.
Really good, yeah, like you said, really good play call there. We've actually seen that twice today. that Vestavia has been able to do a little trick play.
Yeah, no doubt. Man down the field. Might just be a timeout, actually. Vestavia moving the ball really well on this drive. Something you didn't see in the first drive of the first half for the Rebels.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, that trick play, sadly they fumbled it, but I mean, they did recover it. But
Still a good chunk of yards that they got.
yeah, the only bad part about that, though, is, you know, you possibly could have had a, you know, you could have a few more extra yards to it.
Yeah. Another live look in back on this Mountain Brook Parker game.
Yeah, back tied again in the third quarter.
First down and 10, Vestavia Hills at the Tigers 38-yard line.
Rebels back out there. Be a 1st and 10.
Yeah, Rebels about to possibly score again.
Purdy in the backfield with Tate. Man in motion, that is man. Tate's gonna keep it. Sorry, that's not Purdy. He's gonna get a 1st down and more.
Yeah, Williamson there. Whit Williamson with a good run.
That's Whit Williamson. A nice tackle from Greg Williams for keeping up from scoring.
Yeah,
Hurry up offense from the Rebels. Gonna give it to Purdy around the right edge. He's gonna hurl a man. Crosses the 20-yard line, about down to the 17 or 16-yard line. Really nice 1st down carry.
Purdy with the carry, tackled by number 3, Greg
Like the
Williams.
Rebels really going with this quick-paced offense. Gonna give it to Purdy again. He's to 15 to the 10.
he thought he was gonna score, but it looked like he went down just a little before.
I got lost in that one. I think he went down right around the 5, actually 7-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like Vestavia Hill's trying to, you know, get Auburn's defense a little confused here.
Purdy again around the right side. Nice play from the Tiger defense. Another tackle for loss.
It looks like Alex Gampson came up with that tackle.
Hey, see, he's made a few really nice plays on this defense. Now Vestavia's going to slow it down a little bit. Something they're more used to.
Yeah, I mean, so far that's what Auburn's offense has done, and it looks like that's the same game plan that Vestavia has. Just go quick offense here, and it's been working for both teams.
Safe under center, Purdy. Going to get that, actually play action. He's going to find a man, but it's going to be right at the 5.
Yeah, it looks like I thought it was incomplete, but it looks like he was able to.
Nice catch from Wilson.
It looks like he was able to keep it there just a little bit before he got out of bounds. And
Also nice coverage from DJ McGee, forcing him out of bounds. That was a rocket from him.
yeah. Now it's gonna be 3rd and goal here for Vestavia Hills.
Yeah, they really need a score here. 3rd and 9. 3rd and goal from the 9.
Yeah, actually was ruled incomplete.
Okay. Will be Tafe under center again. Actually,
It's
no,
gonna be a
will
timeout. Almost delay a game by Vestavia Hills there.
If that's a timeout, you'd be okay with taking if you're Vestavia. This is a really crucial 3rd down. You want to get points, specifically a touchdown here to keep yourself in this one. Tigers' offense seems to be thriving.
I mean, honestly, if you're Vestavia Hills too, if you do miss this 3rd and goal, I feel like if you take the field goal, you're still in good position because you at the end of the first half there, you saw Vestavia was able to stop Auburn a few times. So who knows? Maybe we'll see Vestavia score a field goal if they can't get this touchdown, and then they might just get a few stops and possibly be within 1 score of tying it.
Yeah, like you said, if Vestavia does settle with a field goal, it will still be a 2-possession game. So that would be huge. But you got to think they're one of the big 6. The Tiger defense going to trot back out there.
Yeah, this Tigers defense got to be really tired, especially the way Vestavia's been driving the ball down the field. So
Yeah, long drives. Kind of tiring out this defense, like you said.
that's really what Auburn's defense has been doing too, or Auburn's offense has been doing as well. to Vestavia's defense. They've just been able to tire them out, and that's why Auburn's been able to score.
Pace under center. He's going to pitch out to Purdy. It's going to be a trick play. And it's ripped down from Caleb Pitts. A huge tackle for loss on this 3rd down. He read that like a book.
Yeah, I mean, right there you saw Caleb Pitts read that perfectly. And you also saw, I mean, good double reverse there by the Rebels, but Tafe was not open at all.
Kind of like a little Philly special action.
Yeah.
It will be looks like Rebels will be settling for a field goal here.
Good play call there from Coach Goldsby.
Yeah, I like the creative play calls. It will be good. Makes it a 2-possession game. Yeah, I really like the creative play calls from this Rebel offense. Kind of a few laterals here and there. Nice pitches in the backfield. I mean, it's fun to watch, but sometimes Auburn reads it, like Caleb Pitts there.
Yeah, Coach Goldsby able to read that good trick play from Vestavia Hills.
Another live look in here on this Mountain Brook Parker game. Crucial game here in Alabama high school football.
A big 6A matchup.
Looks like Parker's fought back in this one.
Back deep to receive for the Tigers. Number 2, Peyton Plott. Number 5, Antonio Welch. And number 7, Josh Askew. Kicking off with the Rebels. Number 13, Owen.
Peyton Plott's going to get another go at it on this return. 3:27 to go in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Tigers up 14.
2-possession game now, and you know, like I told you earlier, even if Vestavia couldn't get that touchdown, it's good to get the points on the board. So you can be down 2 scores, and like I said, if you get a stop, you'll be down 1 possession.
Kick. He boots that. That is
Way back there.
That's a good kick. That'll be a touchback. Jackson Kilgore in this Tiger offense will be trotting back out there. They're at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, what you're looking for here from Tigers offense, you know, same as last drive, just kind of move the ball downfield really quick and go score. Because then I feel like at that point, if you score, it's really going to be tough for this Vestavia Hills team to possibly mount a comeback.
Kilgore in shotgun with Mapson in the backfield with him. Gonna be a handoff to Mapson, and he's got a hole to the 25, and he's down the sideline to the 30.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get a few extra yards there, try to break away, but good run there from Mapson.
Nice run on first down. Late switch from the Vestavia defense. Oh, is that huge gap. Nice stiff on there. Also, Kilgore going to drop back, rolling out left. He's going to unload. That was nicely swatted away from a Vestavia defender. Thought it might have been intercepted.
Yeah. It was a good read there. It looked like Welch, you know, he would have been gone if he would have caught that ball. So
yeah, dangerous pass there from Kilgore. And it will be second down. Like Charlie Ward's out there instead of Omar Mapson on this play.
yeah, you know, if you're Auburn, you gotta score on this drive because Vestavia's been moving the ball.
Kilgore going to drop back and find his man Antonio Welch for a nice gain. A little out route to the 41-yard line. 3rd and 1, 9-yard gain. Will be Charlie Ward still in the backfield. Actually, will be no one in the backfield except Jackson Kilgore. He's going to have a man in motion. That's Antonio Welch. Trying to draw him off sides. Now they're switching plays. Birchfield and Ward in motion. Now Welch in motion. It's going to be Kilgore's going to keep himself, and he's going to dive out to the 46-yard line. Wow, jumped over a player there.
Yeah, good decision there by Coach Etheridge to go with the QB option there. Thought it was going to be a jet sweep to Welch, but you know, Kilgore used his legs a lot tonight, so good job there by Kilgore.
Mapson will be motioning to the backfield. They're gonna be a read option, and Kilgore's gonna keep it himself. down to the opposite 40-yard line.
Yeah, Jackson Kilgore tonight has just used his legs. He's used his arm and used his legs tonight, and it's been both ways for Jackson Kilgore, just absolutely dominant with the run and the pass.
Yeah, I've seen that from both quarterbacks. Tafe doing a good job on it with his legs also. Both sporting the number 11. They hand off to Mapson around the right side. He's going to cut back to the 35 to the 30, and he's going to be taken down right around the 26, 27-yard line.
Yeah, this Tigers O-line, you see, have not made those mistakes they made in the first half where they had the holding calls. So good job by the O-line to not make some of those mistakes.
Tigers now trying to go quick. Kilgore going to drop back. He's looking. He's going to step up. He's going to take it himself to the 25, to the 20, to the 10.
Man.
And he's pushed out of bounds right around the 7-yard line. I thought it was maybe a stoppage of play or something because everyone started slowing down.
No, it looks like right here, as you see right there, he kind of pulls something. Looks like a cramp there.
Yeah, that was a Vestavia defender. Hopefully he's okay. He is kneeling. Right around the line.
Yeah, injured player for Vestavia Hills here. Maybe it could be a calf cramp or something.
Really nice run there from Jackson Kilgore. He went through his reads and he took off, and it was the right decision. Injured player still down for Vestavia. Hope he is okay. Try to give you updates as we get them.
It looks like the Tigers ready to go back out there now. Yeah, because if he wouldn't have, got a cramp there, I think he probably would have gotten Kilgore.
Yeah. Now Tigers inside the 15-yard line. Inside the 10, actually. Looks like he's walking off the field. Kilgore, nice sportsmanship. Gives him a pat on the helmet. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, the senior Grayson Bruno coming out of the game for Vestavia Hills.
Tigers looking to score on this drive. Inside the red zone, inside the 10-yard line, right at the 9. Be first down. Gonna be.
Looks like Charlie Ward in the backfield.
Yeah, instead of Omar Matson. Kilgore under center. Askew in motion. It's gonna be a jet sweep. He makes a man miss. To the 5. He's gonna go around the left end, and he's gonna walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Joshua Askew.
Yeah, big jet sweep there for the Auburn Tigers, and now puts them up by 3 scores again. So now looks like this game could be almost out of reach for Vestavia if they don't score soon.
Yeah, Tigers kind of running away with this one. Really nice way to avoid that defender right there, and then he just takes around the left end, and no one was going to catch him.
Yeah, Askew, like I said, actually the fastest player on this Auburn High team, so he shows his speed right there. Gets in for 6.
Joe Daniels going to punch it through.
Doesn't
Perfect
miss.
on the night. Nice score from the Tigers on that drive, pushing it to a 3-possession game now.
Yeah, now Vestavia, if you're Vestavia Hills, you have to score a touchdown. Can't settle for a field goal this time.
Yeah, going to make it really difficult for the Rebels to get back in this one, especially if the defense is playing just as well as they did in that last drive.
Auburn already opening up the second half with 2 scores on 2 drives, so very good look for the Tigers already to start the second half. And we're almost to the end of this third quarter too, so.
Yeah, 1:48 to go in this one, in this third quarter. kick once more. He boots it. It's going to be returned right about the 7-yard line. Vestavia is going to get pinned back right around the 28-yard line.
Yeah, Vestavia Hills offense looking like they want a quick score here, and then give Auburn the ball back, get a potential stop.
That was Whit Williamson on the return. Nice job. A good chunk return. Looks like Charles Tate's going to lead this offense back out there, try to get some points. Hopefully quick. He's going to be by himself in the backfield. Man in motion. All receivers down to the bottom of your screen. It's going to be a screen to man, and he's going to get a nice chunk play on first down.
Yeah, a few yards there for man.
Really nice game. It will be a 2nd and short.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Tafe really just kind of, he's been running a lot more than he's been passing this game, but he has had a few good looks passing-wise.
And out to Williamson, up the middle. He's got the first down across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's only the 2nd time we've seen Williamson tonight. Had a big run earlier in the 3rd quarter, and then had another run here.
He's met by Cortez Coates, the sophomore linebacker for the Tigers. Sorry, defensive back. Tate's gonna take the handoff. He's got his man. That's Littleton over the middle. First down.
Yeah, Littleton.
Across the 45.
Littleton has a little bit of passing yards tonight too, so because he's thrown those 2 trick plays.
Oh yeah. Vestavia marching down this field at the 44, Auburn territory. 2 backs in the backfield with Tafe. They're going to hand it off. Now he's going to fake the handoff. And it's going to be an incomplete pass to Luke Stubbs.
Yeah, we're almost towards the end of the 3rd quarter here too, and Vestavia Hills really got to score because if they don't score anytime soon, they could be in some trouble.
38 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Vestavia slowing it down a little bit after that incomplete pass. They were going quickly. Man in motion, that's Stubbs. Gonna fake the option. And Caleb Pitts meets Tafe in the backfield.
Another big tackle by Caleb Pitts there. And, he was able to read the fake, and then right there he was able to read that read option. So 2 good tackles there by Caleb Pitts.
Appalachian State commit Caleb Pitts. Another huge play for this leader on the defense. Looks like they might let the clock tick out for this 3rd quarter. 4th quarter ahead for this Vestavia versus Auburn showdown. Tigers up by 21. Going into this 4th quarter, see if Vestavia has any fight left in them. Reese, what do you see in that quarter?
I mean, great way to come out of the 2nd half for the Tigers. 2 good scoring drives, and I mean, their defense absolutely locked in right now. Caleb Pitts, 2 big stops already, and you've had some of these guys, like you've seen BJ McGee have some good coverages against Vestavia Hills offense. I mean, we've seen Omar score a touchdown again, so just a great job by the Tigers on offense and defense, and it looks like the Tigers possibly are in for another win here if they can hold on in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, no doubt. So it'll be a big 7-8 win for the Tigers for their resume, as they hope to host in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, it's still a long way to go in the season.
Oh, no doubt, 2nd week. Already thinking that far.
I know, this team already looking really good. Scoring 49 points last week and 38 here this week. Still more to go in this game now.
So 3rd and long for this Vestavia team. Open up this 4th quarter.
Yeah, the Auburn crowd doing the swag surf right now.
Electric.
Yeah, now 3rd and long for this Vestavia Hills team. 3rd and 16.
Tate's going to drop back. He's going to roll out right. He's looking for a man. He's got nobody. Cam Creighton met him, but Tafe got a few yards, and I think it was Caleb Pitts who tracked him down, and that's going to be a 4th down and pretty long. Yeah, that was Greg Williams and Cam Creighton that had him in the backfield. A nice misdirection from Tafe to get at least a few yards. And it looks like it will be punting.
That's really weird to see Vestavia punting, especially with Auburn up 3 scores. You would think they'd go for it.
And Peyton Clapp's going to let that one bounce. And this one will go into the end zone.
Yeah, couldn't quite get it there.
Nice effort from the Rebels.
Rebels tried to, knock that one back in there, but just couldn't quite do it. So now it's going to be Auburn ball from the 20.
Tiger offense going to try back out there.
Yeah, we saw a score. We've seen a score from them in both of their drives so far in this second half, and the Tigers looking to score in this 3rd one.
Absent in the backfield with Kilgore. 3 receivers, 3 speedy receivers, I might add. Bottom of your screen, right side of your screen. Absent in motion going that way. Kilgore's going to drop back. He's going to step up. He's going to take it himself. Across
Using
the
his legs
25 to
again.
the 30, 35 to the 40, and he's dragged out of bounds. That might be a late hit.
Yeah, that's going to be a horse collar tackle right there by Vestavia Hills. So
Kilgore's got some words for the whole Vestavia bench.
a good job by Jackson Kilgore there. Couldn't find anyone open here and just was able to use his legs and get outside of the pocket and run for a decent yardage there.
Yeah, that was the right move. Yeah, right. Good decision making there from Kilgore.
Yeah, I think this is going to move the Tigers up even more. So good job by Jackson Kilgore to get the run, and then right there just got the extra horse collar tackle. So that's going to move the Tigers past midfield into Vestavia Hills territory here.
Yeah, right at that 48-yard line.
Yeah, the Tigers going to go quickly.
Well, just about a minute into this 4th quarter. Tigers already across midfield. And in motion for the Tigers. We're going to give it to Mapson. He makes a man miss across the 45. He'll be down to the 44.
Yeah, Mapson's showing some good footwork there, getting a few yards out of that run.
Wow, really nice. From Mapson right there. Tigers going quickly. Kilgore's gonna give it to Mapson on the option. Nice play from the Vestavia defenders. Get Mapson down for a short gain. It'll be a 3rd and out 5.
Yeah, Vestavia met him right at the line there, so good job by Vestavia to get a stop there on Mapson. Gonna be a 3rd and long for the Tigers here.
And off to Mapson again. He shoots the gap, and he's down about the 35-yard line. There might be a face mask penalty there.
Yeah, that's an obvious face mask right there. Basically, like, yanked him back. I mean, it's either face mask or horse collar here, but that's going to move the Tigers up a big chunk of yards there.
It's getting a little chippy here late in the game. It will be. There's a face mask penalty. Tack on 15 more for this Tiger offense.
Looks like Brian Stockhart going to come into the game for Vestavia Hills now.
Looks like it'll be Kilgore under center. Peyton Cloud in motion, going to fake the jet sweep and hand off to Omar Mapson across the 15, and he's going to be taken down. Nice 1st down carry.
Yeah, Mapson looking for his 4th touchdown of the game already.
Would put him at 7 on the season. That's going to expand.
Yeah, that's big, especially with the rivalry game coming up next week against Opelika.
I know both teams were really amped up about that one.
Yeah, especially Opelika was up big earlier against Carver.
Callaway.
Callaway, yeah, Callaway.
Second down and 4.
Kilgore by himself in the backfield. Probably Wood comes in for Omar Mapson. Got 9:20 to go, man in motion. Looks like Antonio Welch. Kilgore gonna roll out left. He's gonna make touchdown.
Touchdown there.
Bait and plot. Making it look easy.
Yeah, good throw there by Jackson Kilgore, and that basically will put this one out of reach here. Up 4 scores, the Tigers are. And that was a great throw by Kilgore. Almost looked like he got intercepted.
Yeah, I thought it did.
But he was able to throw it right between the hands of the defender, and Peyton Plott was just waiting right there with a good touchdown.
Yeah, I kind of hesitated for a second. I thought it was intercepted, but that was a really nice throw. Really nice job of Kilgore kind of communicating with his receivers on the run there. Makes it and delivered it on a dime. Joe Daniels just doing what he does best, just putting it through the uprights, making it 45-17 here with 9:13 to go in this fourth quarter. Taking a look at this Enterprise game. Enterprise does take the lead at 14-3.
Still not looking very good for Enterprise though, you know, especially since they're supposed to be really good this year.
Still a lot of time in that one. Try to keep you updated.
Back deep to receive, number 6, Whit Williamson, and number 3, Zachary Moss.
Daniels on the kick once again.
And Daniels made his extra point earlier, so another extra point made for Daniels this season.
He is perfect. Kick is underway. Looks like it's going to be returnable for the Vestavia Hills Rebels.
Yeah, already do have a returning day.
A really nice return right about to the 30. He got hit, but
24-yard line.
Few words being.
Tackled on the play by number 10, by number 18, Ashton Wilson.
Yeah, Tigers defense coming back out here. That D-line's been very good tonight, so.
Yeah, especially on that last drive. You see a lot of Cam Creighton and Caleb Pitts just getting after the quarterback, making it tough for these Rebels. Tate's gonna get a man in motion. Gonna hand it off to Purdy around the left end. Sorry, that's
yeah, I'm really surprised they're really surprised that the Rebels are kind of running it here because, you know, down 4 scores, you'd think they'd be passing the ball, but I guess not.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10 for
Vestavia taking the time.
at their own 24.
Still a good amount of fans over in the Rebels section. Fake a pitch, and Tate is going to give it right back to his man, and he's got a man down at 40, 45, and he's pushed out of bounds.
That's Purdy. I mean, Purdy has not been in for the last few snaps, but finally see some action from him. He did catch the touchdown pass earlier that Vestavia had.
Looks like the offense is walking back, might be a penalty flag. Yeah, looks like they're going to.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be a holding call on Vestavia, so just another mistake that Vestavia's made here. They haven't really been. They haven't had mistakes on the penalty side of the ball, but I mean, it's been, you know, some turnovers and stuff that's kind of caused their mistakes, but another big mistake here.
Talking about penalties, Auburn had a lot in the first half. It seems like they made a lot of good adjustments over halftime, and they haven't had that many.
You know, like I said at when we came back, you know, we had five holding calls in the first half, and in this half there's been none. So good job by the Tigers to adjust in that halftime break.
Purdy around the right edge. He spin moves across the 20. Nice gain there from the Rebels.
It looks like Greg Williams comes up with the tackle. Greg Williams actually hurt.
Yeah, man down for the Tigers. He's all right. teams trot back out on the field after that injury timeout.
Yeah, hopefully Greg Williams okay for the Tigers. You know, he's been a key piece to tonight's defense. So.
Yeah, he's had a really nice game. Purdy back there with Tafe in the backfield. Tafe will drop back. He's got pressure. Caleb Pitts tracking him down. Tafe going to take it himself. And he is met by an Auburn defender. Oh, it's Sawyer Andrews on the tackle. Really nice shot from the Tigers. Tracking Tafe down after he took it himself. It will be a 4th and 9. Looks like Vestavia will stay on the field.
Yeah, now
kind of have to at this point.
Yeah, no, actually, it looks like they might bring in their punt team. Yeah.
Questionable decision making there if they are trying to stay in this game. About 7 to go here in this thriller.
Oh, it's
Punted.
a block punt.
And the ball is still loose.
Yeah, it looks like Vestavia Hill's going to recover that one, but the Tigers going to have the ball in great field position.
That was Jackson Lovern on the block.
Yeah, you see right here, the Tigers just able to.
He just jumped right over.
The Tigers got through right there. Jackson Lovern with a big punt block. Caleb Pitts almost recovers it, but just couldn't quite recover it there.
Yeah, Vestavia was taking their time on that punt. Now Kilgore and this Tiger offense going to trot right back out there.
Yeah, you see Mapson, you know, obviously got to keep him rested for next week against Opelika, so it looks like the Tigers might go ahead and rest him for the rest of this game.
That's not a bad decision.
Especially with 6 touchdowns on the year.
On the year, it's more like 2 games.
Yeah.
Be Charlie Ward in the backfield instead of Omar Mapson. Kilgore going to take it himself, and he's down to the 2.
Kilgore almost gets in the end zone right there. Good design run from the Tigers.
Yeah, fake the whole defense with the read option. Tigers really taking the time, chewing this clock. Looks like Crawford Walters' backup's going to come in. The junior. Nice to see some juniors getting some
I think we
reps.
saw Lothridge come in last week.
Correct. Man in motion, that's Cash Reeve. It's going to be Charlie Ward up down the left side and touchdown Auburn.
Yeah,
He
Charlie
walked
Ward-
in, untouched.
Charlie Ward, you know, last week saw him score a touchdown, another touchdown here tonight. So Tigers up already 5 possessions now, and yeah, this game's been out of reach, and Tigers are just adding some more on.
Yeah, this game's getting out of hand pretty quickly.
I guess you could say this one's a rout now, basically.
Yeah, they are routing the Rebels. Trying to catch it. Joe Daniels gonna drop back out there once again. Keep that. Actually, that'll be a backup. Oliver Harmon. It's up and good. 52-17. Tigers leading the Rebels with 6:10 to go in this one. Reese, what do you see there?
I mean, that was a great. I mean, you know, obviously the block punt definitely helped them, and that was a great little drive there by the Tigers. You know, you saw Kilgore have a run, and then obviously Charlie Ward caps it off with the touchdown. So Tigers up big, 52-17, and they have the highest points they've had all season so far with 52. And I mean, at this point, really, I don't think Coach Etheridge is going to try to score anymore, just to show respect to the other team.
Not sure what the referees are discussing. Taking a look at this Parker Mountain Brook game. Parker does take the lead. About 5:37 to go. This one's gonna be a tight finish.
Yeah, you know, like I said, one of our pick'em games on AHS Countdown, and yeah, Parker already shown out here.
Who did you have in this one, Reese?
I think I had Parker in this one.
I did as well. Be interested to see how that one finishes.
Out to kick for the Tigers. Number 39, Joseph Daniel.
Looks like the Tigers are gonna kick off now. About 6:10 to go in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, now Daniel's gonna kick it again here.
Seems like countless kickoffs he's had. Gonna be returnable for the Rebels. Actually, it looks like his knee was down. The Rebels gonna take it right at the 3 or 4 yard line.
Look like two Auburn players right there tackled each other.
Like a few new faces here on the defense.
Vestavia Hills will start first down and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
As the Rebels are pinned back deep in their own territory. Tate's still out there. Actually, will be a different quarterback. It'll be Jeffrey Lamister as Rebels rumbling through for almost a first down. That was Noah Boylan for a nice carry, 2nd and 4. Okay, they're taking their time.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to run the clock down a little bit just to get this game over with.
See what Lamister can do. Run deep in his own territory. He's going to hand it off to Boylan. And Boylan is met by a sea of black jerseys.
Yeah, you see a lot of talent on this Auburn High team, especially with, these are these 3rd and 4th string guys, and they're still very talented. You see this D-line still holding strong.
Gotta think that's credit to the coaching staff of this Tiger team.
Yeah, gotta love Coach Etheridge.
Can't come. Now under 5 minutes to go in this one. Rebels really taking their time now. Lamister, the 2 backs in the backfield with him. Gonna hand it off. And
Just
not much doing for the Rebels there on that one. It will be a 4th down.
Yeah, I think the Rebels might be punting it here.
He gains 2 yards on the play, tackled by a host of Tigers. 4th down and 4 upcoming for the Rebels.
Looks like Rebels will be going for this 4th down. About 4 minutes to go. See if they can convert.
No,
Actually, their punt team will come back out.
Yeah, I think Vestavia Hills coach is trying to get the clock to run down a little bit so this game can be over with. And then the Tigers get another block here. High snap there.
Tried it again. It was pretty close.
Yeah, actually a flag on the field.
Ball's gonna roll about 41 of Auburn territory.
Gibson punches touchdown at the 41-yard line of the Tigers.
Auburn offense will trot back out there with Crawford Lothridge at the helm. Looks like Parker scored, making it a 2-possession game. 4:15 to go. Be Larico Eccles in the backfield with Lothridge. He had a touchdown last week against North Miami Beach. The sophomore back. About 3.5 to go in this one. Gonna hand it off to Eccles. He's gonna find a hold. That's a midfield. He's gonna be down right at the 48, 47-yard line.
Carries on the play for the Tigers. Down to the Vestavia Hills 47-yard line.
Lothridge now past midfield.
Yeah, we saw Lothridge last drive, you know, only came in for that one. He came in for that one little sequence of the 2 plays, and now he's back out there again for this drive, so.
And give it to Larico Eccles again. Stuffed by the Vestavia front line. Nice job by Rebel defense. As the clock is ticking right under 3 minutes to go. 2nd and 8 for the Tigers. Right at the 45-yard line.
The Tigers trying to get a quick play call off here. I think Lothridge scored a touchdown, or I think he threw a touchdown last week. I'm not sure.
Gonna give it to Eccles again. He stiff arms. He's at 40. He is tackled by a Vestavia defender. It's Ben Wallace.
Carries to the 41-yard line. Tackled on the play by number 7.
Clock ticking down. Right about 2 minutes to go. 3rd down for this Tiger offense.
Down and 4 upcoming for the Tigers.
Yeah, it looks like Anderson Waddle coming in again.
Lothridge's going to throw, and it's a little high. And it will be a 4th down for this Tiger offense, and a little scuffle going on.
Yeah, now it looks like this game, you know, Tigers going to punt it away, and that's probably going to do it, honestly. There's 1:42 left in this game.
Not a bad drive from the Tigers. I don't think they were.
No, I don't think they were trying to score. Because, you know, considering you're up this much, you're not going to try to show the other team that you're trying to score on purpose.
Will be Brady Rear on the snap. And Joe Daniel on the punt once again. Actually, that's Cooper Bailey on the punt. And that's a really good looking punt inside the 15-yard line. Tigers going to mark it down, pin them back. With 1:31 to go. Rebels going to trot back out there again.
Yeah, this Rebels offense just, you know, nothing's going their way tonight for their offense. So just not what you're looking for, considering playing Auburn High at home.
Really talented team. Going to be a run around the left edge. Nice 1st down carry from the Rebels. Noah Boylan. Still Lamister there at quarterback.
Yeah, it looks like Vestavia Hill's taking a little bit of time here.
The clock click is now under a minute to go. And off around the right edge to Boylan again, but he's met by the Auburn defense.
Yeah, I thought Boylan might have gotten the 1st down there, but not quite.
Colin King, the younger brother of Kyle King, maybe tackle.
Yeah, we could possibly see him maybe next year or the year after be one of these starters on this team. So.
Clock now to 30 seconds left in this one.
Yeah, it looks like this probably is going to be the final few plays for Vestavia Hills here, coming down to the end of this game.
Lamister with 2 backs in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it off to Boylan once more. He found a gap across the 30-yard line. Nice tackle there from the Tigers.
Yeah, we've kind of seen a running back trio from Vestavia Hills today, you know, with Purdy, and then you saw Williamson.
Yeah, looks like that'll do it. Tigers winning 52-17 over the Vestavia Hills Rebels in this showdown. Stay with us. We'll have a post-game show here momentarily.
Thoughts of suicide may feel impossible to overcome, but with help and support, you can find hope and meaning. Call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK to speak to a counselor, or visit suicidepreventionlifeline.org. It's free, it's confidential, it's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And even if it feels like it, you're not alone.
Auburn winning 52-17 over a talented Vestavia Hills team. Reese, what do you see in this one?
I mean, great offense from Auburn here. You know, you saw Omar Mapson 3 touchdowns again. I mean, just incredible. And then Antonio Welch with a big touchdown reception. Jackson Kilgore just using his legs, just able to find a bunch of gaps. And, I mean, you saw him pass the ball really well. And then this Auburn defensive line, again, just showing out. And you also saw from, you saw some of these guys like Isaac Benford got an interception in this game. So, yeah, great game from the Tigers. And, the Rebels, they really got to work on some things going into their next matchup because they did have a few good offensive drives, but after that field goal they got coming out of the first half, then you saw just everything just wasn't going their way. So, yeah, good win by the Tigers, and can't wait for this Opelika matchup coming up next week.
Yeah, that'll do it for us. Don't forget to catch our next broadcast next Wednesday for volleyball against Lee Scott Academy. Good night.